and welcome back to my channel. Today is yet another day of Plantmas, and today we are talking about something very Christmassy, Christmas gifts. This is my annual Christmas gift guide for the planty person in your life, whether that be you and what you want to put on your wish list for Christmas, or like your planty friend, partner, mom, dad, cousin, niece, nephew, aunt, uncle, co-worker, anybody, but like the planty person in your life. Before we start, if you are new here and you don't know me already, my name is Emma and I make houseplanty content all over the internet, so if you want to follow along with my houseplanty journey and maybe learn something along the way, stick around, watch some more of my videos and subscribe to my channel. If you are not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. Let's get into the Christmas planty gift guide. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but I'm doing it. I feel like I'm doing this a lot lately. Oh, I have done 2 of these videos before. I will be sure to link them down in the description, so after you watch this one, if you still haven't been inspired, definitely head to the other 2, because all of those gift ideas are still very like, I'm trying to like make it different every year, because I just want the like gift guide to get bigger and bigger and bigger forever. So yeah. Also, I should say that everything I talk about in this video I will link down below in the description, and I actually have discount codes for some of the things here as well, so if you're interested in getting one of these things, I might have a discount code, so use it if you can, and you can get a discount. I want to preface this video also by saying that I don't necessarily recommend that you get the planty person in your life plants, like unless you know exactly what they want from where. I don't necessarily, like, this sounds bad, but I don't trust people to buy me plants. Like, if they got me a plant for Christmas, I would of course really appreciate it and like love the like gesture, but it might be something I already have and like I'm not the biggest fan of duplicates in my collection, or if I don't have it, there's probably a reason for that. So unless you like know exactly what's on their wish list and stuff like that, I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting the like planty person in your life a plant. If you do really want to get them a plant, I would go for more of an experience sort of thing, because I think it's a great thing to like, you like plan a date with your friend or your partner or your child or mom or anyone really, and like make that happen, and it's just, you get quality time with it as well. Maybe that's like spending a day at your local garden center and like allowing them to pick out any plants on you. I mean, it's at a budget, but like, don't. And maybe you get a coffee together or like a drink afterwards and you kind of make it a whole experience, or go to like a local botanical garden. Like if someone gave me a gift of going to Kew Gardens, I'd be like, abso-freaking-lutely, sign me up, let's go. When are we going? And so that sort of experience gift I think is a really great thing to like give to someone. And then you get to like spend time with your friend as well and like really get to enjoy seeing them in their like plant nerdy habitat, which is, in my opinion, so much fun. Next up, I definitely recommend getting something like a plant pot for the planty person in your life. These ones here are actually even cooler than your average planty pot, because they are made from ocean plastic that's been like melted down and recycled into like plant pots. I think the company's called Ocean Plastic Pots, and they're based in Scotland, which is great if you're buying for someone in the UK. Then this is a perfect gift because it's local and sustainable and like helping clean out our oceans of plastic, and it just makes such a perfect gift. They have ones with like drainage holes and trays, as well as this, oh, big boy, sorry, this is a heavy plant. This big one as well, which doesn't have a drainage hole, and honestly they look amazing. They have other colors as well. I personally got the like black grayish ones because that's what fits most into my collection, but there's some beautiful colors on there as well if the planty person in your life is more of a colorful kind of person. I also do really like that each pot is like completely unique, because it is made from like recycled materials and like rubbish found in the ocean. None of them is going to be perfect, and every single one is going to be unique, and so they have these little markings on them, which honestly I think it's just like a little reminder of like where they've come from and the sort of journey that it's taken to get them here. And they're really lovely, and I think they match my home style perfectly, so highly recommend them. Or you could get something like a self-watering pot. If you know that the plant person is into something like semi-hydro or pon or even leca or substrate, you can put like organic substrates and soils in here as well. Like, there's no harm in that, but I highly recommend like getting them a lechuza self-watering pot or something. I find that these are great because they lower my like plant care time. Like they make my plant care maintenance easier, and so something like this is perfect. And if you're getting a self-watering pot, I highly recommend getting something like a lechuza one, because typically they are on a little bit more of the expensive side, so people might not necessarily buy them for themselves, but they are honestly brilliant pots. I absolutely love mine, and I would love to get some more from anybody who wanted to buy me presents. I should really just send this video out to people who need to buy me presents. This is my wish list. Oh yeah, but like a nice fancy self-watering pot is like a definite yes, I would love that. The next gift is actually partly the one I'm wearing, a sort of planty piece of clothing. So this one here is my Monstera Christmas tree jumper that I've been wearing in like literally every one of my Plantmas videos because I'm obsessed with it. But it is a sort of planty merch. You can get them a planty Christmas sweater. You can get something that's a little bit more like year-round, not seasonal. That's just a bit of planty clothing. You could get them a bit of merch of their favorite like planty YouTuber or something if you know them, like whether it's mine or like the Jungle Havens or Ferns or anything like that. I'm sure that would be so much appreciated because I love getting merch from like my other favorite planty YouTubers. Or you could just go on Etsy or anywhere really and just like search plant shirt, and I'm sure loads will come up. There's also things like planty hats and socks, which I would love to receive as well. Maybe I should just buy myself some planty socks because I do really like them. But just like overall planty clothes, I like wearing planty clothes, and I know that other people do as well, so planty clothes. Another really cute planty option is a planty candle. I found these on Etsy and they are so freaking cute. I'm so excited to like actually light them up. I'm gonna be a bit nervous to light them up because they're so freaking cute. I wouldn't want to like destroy the cuteness, but I'm going to because candles are candles and I'm gonna use them. And they're just like really cute little cacti in a jar. How cute is that? There are some other planty candles on Etsy as well, but these ones were my absolute favorites. I thought they like proper looked like a succulent or a cacti in a jar. I think they look really legit and I'm super excited to give them a go. But just like a little bit of home decor, and it's something like functional as well that the plant person can use and like think of you when they're using. If the plant person in your life is also a sort of crafty person, you could get them a crochet like plant kit. There are loads over on Etsy that I really like the look of and I would absolutely love to receive as a gift. Or if you're crafty, you could get the kit and make them, or like just make one off of a pattern that you found or something like that. Or if neither of you are crafty, you can just buy the crochet plant. I actually did order one off of Etsy, but it has yet to arrive, unfortunately, and I can't wait any longer making this video. But there are so many cute options available online, and I just think it's a really like, it's a cute little thing. And the one that I ordered, not that I have a car, but you could hang from your like rear view mirror in your car, because I couldn't possibly have a plant in my car. Not that I have a car, but if I did, I wouldn't want to keep a plant in my car all the time, but a little crocheted one is like a totally feasible thing to like hang from your little mirror, and it would be really cute. The next one is books. There are so many sort of planty books out there that you could get for the plant person in your life. These two actually came out this year from some Instagram people that I follow. This one is the Plant Rescuer book, which basically is a practical toolkit that covers all aspects of plant care, from like picking the right plant for your space to dealing with pests, propagation, and all kinds of other great stuff. And then this one, Hortus Curious, shows like the world's most weird and wonderful plants and beautiful like watercolor illustrations of them as well. And it's just like a fun bit of botanical reading. So you can get something new that they probably don't have, or if you're like on a bit more of a budget, you can go to a used bookstore and find like an old like sort of retro plant book. I got this one for myself ages ago and I love looking through this book. I don't know when it was published, but I just think it is so cute, and it's got some really lovely like retro pictures of begonias and like a monstera there, and like the information is still valid. Like houseplants haven't changed that much over the past like few decades, and so like you can definitely get away with getting a book like this. And I think these look really cool on your bookshelf or like sitting. I've got some plants actually sitting on top of it, and I think it looks like a cool like home decoration that you could have. And it's probably a little bit cheaper than a new book, and it's probably more sustainable as well. In last year's video, one of my favorite presents was a planty pillow, and I absolutely love it. It was gloriosum. And then this year on TikTok I saw this planty blanket, this leaf-shaped blanket, and I am absolutely obsessed. I can't possibly show it to you in full size on this screen from where I am, but I'll insert a clip. I love, love, love this blanket. It is so soft, and I actually find it's quite easy to like wear as a bit of a cape because it's got the sinus of the plant. You can wear it like that and like kind of acts as a good like cuddly snuggy kind of thing, or like even on your front and like tuck these over your shoulders like a kind of like a bib, but like sit cozy at the TV with my plant blanket. And I think these look absolutely freaking gorgeous, like just laying flat out over a bed. If like the house plants didn't inform you that I like plants, my giant gloriosum blanket definitely would. And I just think it's really cute, and it's a good size for like just a personal blanket. I wouldn't share it with two people because it'd probably be a little bit too small unless you're trying to get real close. But yeah, I love this little thing, and it's so soft. I've been like wearing it constantly in the evenings when I'm watching TV, and I really like it. Sorry if the angle has changed, my camera battery died, but we're back with the next gift, which I freaking love. I saw these on the Planted In website and I was obsessed with them, but they are these gorgeous little woodcut plant leaf ornaments, and there's so many really freaking cute ones, and they're like so easy. I think these would look amazing hung on your like a Christmas tree or something like that. I don't have a Christmas tree this year because it doesn't make sense for me in my home, but they're just so pretty, and the wood color is like, oh, I'm obsessed with them. And I think they would look beautiful just hanging on your plants as well, or as like home decor throughout your house. They're just so pretty, and they smell good too. Like, you know the smell of wood? That sounds really weird, but like such a woody smell, and it's so nice, and they're just so cute. Another sort of like planty ornament thing you can get are these really adorable like festive decorations for your plants. They're like little festive like monkeys and a meerkat, or you can get the non-festive ones, and you can get ones to put in your pot, like these little mushrooms here. I've got a whole set of them that you can just put in your pot and they look really cute. Or even these little gold sort of ones that like climb on your plants. You can hang them off of leaves, or this one's hanging on a vine on my Syndapsis, and they're really cute, and they just add a little bit of extra like fun to your planty collection. Like a little chameleon. Who doesn't want a little chameleon crawling on their plant? I've got a snake as well. I don't know where the snake is. Where is the snake? I don't know, but I think they're really cute, and I think most plant parents would absolutely love to get something like this for their plants because they're just so stinking cute. I highly recommend just giving your plant friend a bunch of glass jars from like food items. So I'm pretty sure this was like a jar of pesto or some sauce or something that I've just taken the labels off. Take the labels off of jars and give them to your plant friend. Some big jars, like a pickle jar, could be made into a terrarium, and like small jars, like pesto jars or like little sauces, can be used as propagation vessels, and that is like the cheapest thing because you're already using the sauce in your kitchen. Just save the jars for a couple weeks, take the labels off, and then present them to them, and like absolute freaking lutely, I would love to just receive a bunch of glass jars from people. 100%. If you do have a bit more of a budget, you could get some like specific fancier ones, like these amber glass sort of medicine jars that I have, which are also really cute. But honestly, like, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a bunch of jars. That sounds weird, but I would love to just receive a bunch of jars. And the last plant gift on my list is a fun trellis. Trellises are great for a lot of plants, especially people who like Hoyas. If you know the plant person in your life likes Hoyas or other sort of climby plants, a trellis is a really great thing to get them. I have a bunch of these like really geometric ones, round triangles. These ones at least are 3D printed, so if the person can find a design of them to print out, you could probably find it somewhere. And you can also get them in like any color and sort of style. The sort of geometric minimal ones are more my vibe, but you can get quite ornate ones as well. One's made of wood, one's made of metal, plastic, almost anything. They just work really well and they're a very easy gift and they just like look cool. They just add a little bit of fun to your plant vibes and height and stuff like that. So a trellis is another really great option for people who love plants, because why not? It's freaking cute. So that is it. That is my gift guide for the plant lover in your life. I hope you found some inspiration here on what to get your loved ones or what to put on your own list. If you really struggled and there wasn't enough, literally go watch my other two videos. There's loads of more inspiration there and I'm sure you will find something. Like I said at the beginning, if anything here piqued your fancy, I will have linked it down below and I do have some discount codes, so check those out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment on other houseplanty things you'd like me to talk about and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!